I'm not endorsing either of the candidates. Now look, I mean, there's obviously a lot of crazy.
What is going on with this guy? What is happening? I'm sharing what I've channeled about him today. When I tapped into him, there's a lot of different layers going on here, okay? So he is a face of an agenda. Now, I've done lots of videos on this. When you rise, anybody who has this level of fame and fortune, it's not because of talent. It's not because of, skills. It's because of many different things. One of them is you've agreed to be the face of an agenda in exchange for fame and fortune. And what that means is you are now having to do, act, and live your life in the way that the people who you've made these contracts with expect you to. So you are on call all the time. Everybody I've channeled that are high level celebrities have very similar contracts. So in exchange for fame and fortune, they have to do, act, and say whatever they're being told to do, act, or say. So what I was shown is that he is not the brains behind the big conglomerate company that he's the face of. There's many different brains behind this company, but they have agreed that he would be the face of the company. So while he's getting all the credit for everything that's is Meta, it's not him that's responsible for this. And you guys, maybe you guys already know this, or you've tapped into that, but it hasn't ever been about him. So I'm being reminded right now by these groups of beings that I channel that there's many reasons why people rise to fame and fortune. Some of them they are in families, or they are in bloodlines where this is just continuing on life after life after life, where they have, they're incarnating into these bloodlines where they just are given the fame and fortune, but it's not free. It's in exchange for something. So while he's not the brains behind the company, he is the face of an agenda. And what these groups of beings that I channel were showing me was that one of the first things they said is that they are using him, the powers that were at the top of this pyramid, global pyramid, are using him for damage control. So there's the 3D perspective and the spiritual perspective, okay? So I'm going to show the 3D perspective first. They're using him for damage control, and they're also testing out the collective to see how, I'm trying to find the right words, how gullible are we? Are we going to continue to bend with the wind, or how empowered are we becoming to no longer look to these big heads, these talking heads, these political figures, celebrities, musicians? They are testing the waters with a lot of these people right now, trying to gauge how much we've woken up to truth. So they are testing the waters, and they are using him as a face and agenda. He doesn't have, this is what I was shown through, channeling. He doesn't really have an opinion. It's not his opinion. Like, I don't even know. I didn't watch that whole show that he was on, or the interview he was on, but it's not his opinion. These are things that he's being told to say and do as the face. He is not operating as a autonomous person. He's operating as the face of an agenda, and there's a whole team of people behind him that are controlling this, okay? So what they're saying right now is to don't believe anything you see out there. It's all manipulation. It's all being used for many different reasons, and none of them are what you think they are. So this person, Zuckerberg, I have another name for him, but he's not what they are presenting he is. And the part that I will just touch on high level is he doesn't fully feel integrated. There is something missing. There is, again, this is not just that he's being controlled and then what he's saying and doing is 100% orchestrated. There is a detachment. There is a lack of connection to himself. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Drop your questions and comments. Who else do you want to know about? And I'll see you in the next video.